when you lack motivation for something you're supposed to be working on, you gotta figure out another way to do it. Like motivation, if it ain't gonna get you there, you gotta. The truth has to get you there. Like I don't know what to tell you. You better have a sit down with your soul, a talk with your spirit, and figure out how you gonna get it done. When you got something that you need to work on, when you do this one thing, and it's gonna change your future, when it's gonna make your life better in the long run, then you need to do it. When you know that one thing gonna change your life for the better, but you ain't got no motivation for it, then you still have to do it. And that's where I wouldn't even say that's why you gotta have discipline. Not for that thing, but you just have to, like I said, you just have to know the truth. You have to know that it's gonna change your life. You have to know what it's gonna do for your life. It's not always about motivation. You just gotta know, alright, I should be doing this. Fuck motivation. I don't need motivation. I already know that it's gonna change my life for the better. So let me do it. You know, you're not gonna have motivation all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even about discipline either. It's not about forcing yourself to do something when you don't want to do it. You have to make yourself understand why you need to be doing it instead of forcing yourself to do it. Make yourself see why this is what you should be doing instead. And once you realize that, it don't matter if it's an everyday thing. If you have to make yourself see it every single day, it don't matter. Do it. Get to work. You ain't got nothing but time. All you have is time in this world. You only run out of time when you die. Until then, you still got time to work on your life. Until then, you still got time to grow spiritually. You still got time to lose weight or gain weight. You still got time to get that house, get that car, get that dream job, career, whatever. As long as you're alive, you have time. Only two times you don't have time is when you die, or if you do something to get put in jail. And that's why they call that doing time. Because you wasting a whole lot of time when you sitting in jail. Don't nobody want to spend their human experience facing walls all day, just looking at walls with another roommate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta share a toilet. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Don't nobody want to be living like that. So the only two times you don't have time. Every other situation, all you have is time. So get to work. Remember why you started that shit in the first place. Motivation just gonna get you started. All motivation is gonna do is spark it up. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you have to remember why you started this. And even though you don't feel motivation at the time, you have to know that, alright, if I moved every time if I only move only when I felt motivation, then I won't be getting nowhere. Ain't no telling how you gonna feel when you wake up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Especially once you realize everything in this world fake. Once you realize none of this shit really matter for real. How could you have motivation for something that don't even matter? How can you get up, wake up, and grind every day, all day for something that don't even matter? Something that's not real, something that don't really exist. So when you realize and accept the world for what it is, you're not gonna really have motivation for nothing in this world. You're not gonna have motivation for bettering your life. You're just gonna be like, fuck it. I'm gonna just do what I do. And that's why you can't depend on motivation. Motivation not gonna get you where you need to be in life. Understanding why you need to do what you need to do is what's gonna get you there in life. And like I said, discipline. You shouldn't. It's not about discipline either. You know what I'm saying? Because if you force yourself to do something, it'll be good in the long run, of course. But what I'm saying is, if you talk to yourself, see discipline. See, my method is better than discipline and motivation, because discipline, you forcing yourself to do something when you don't feel like it. But my method is tricking yourself to do it without forcing yourself to do it. So you just talk to yourself and tell yourself and ask yourself, why do I need to do this? Why did I start this in the first place? And then you just do it. And once you have that talk with yourself, it's not gonna be forcing yourself to do it no more. At that point, you're gonna just do it. So yeah, man, it's not about motivation, no discipline. Just talk to yourself and ask yourself why you started. Ask yourself if this is gonna change my life in the future. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know the future fate don't exist, it's not real. Yeah. Technicalities and shit. But we ain't talking about that. So, yeah. Do you know something gonna change your life for the better? Then do it. Talk to yourself, figure it out. Talk to your spirit. Whatever you need to do, figure it out. You can't just wait for motivation. And you don't gotta force yourself to do it. So, yeah, get to work.